that a dinosaur egg? Let's hatch it. But instead of putting water, let's try 100% acetone and see what happens. 1 bottle, 2 bottles, 3 bottles, 4 bottles. Guys, it stinks. 5 bottles. Now we put it somewhere safe and we see what happens. Check back soon.
This is the newest channel on YouTube. I walked for 24 hours without stopping, made a giant rope of nothing but toilet paper, figured out how far things can draw, lived on a roof for 24 hours, figured out how much weight is in a gym, created a giant self-starting siphon, played guitar for 24 hours without stopping, and slept on a lake overnight.
Alright, one of y'all fucks asked me how to make a fucking grenade. For one, why would I ever? So using double-sided tape, we can line the inside of an Easter egg with matchbox strikers, cut several heads off of matches, and line them all up using the same double-sided tape thing and pressing them right against the strikers. This will create an impact point for whenever you throw it, it will automatically ignite the inside. Now the rest of it can be filled with black powder or something like this. This will create basically a flashbang if you're using something like, I don't know, fireworks or whatever. But because it would just automatically, you know, bust open if you threw it, you could wrap it in something like duct tape. This is known as a hillbilly grenade. Why the fuck are y'all asking me this shit?
Another teacher that further solidified my viewpoint on not having children was my senior year environmental science teacher. When somebody asked him why he'd only had 1 child, he looked at them and was like, well, how many children do you want to have? And they were like, 4. And he goes, have I taught you nothing this year? This whole class has been talking about how the world is dying and can no longer sustain the rising population. I had 1 kid, so selfish people like you could have 4.
He basically looked at them and said, in this economy?
And now in my head, they're not just a parasite to me, but to the entire fucking world. And him being a stable, caring male presence in my life that told me he was proud of me one too many times, naturally I adopted him as my father figure for the year. So the bias of needing his validation paired with the facts weighed heavily on making my opinion, fuck them kids.
Von wegen jeden Tag eine neue FFP2-Maske. Wie das funktioniert? Du musst die Maske, nachdem du sie einen Tag getragen hast, 7 Tage trocknen lassen an der Luft. Denn somit sterben die Viren über die Zeit ab. Oder du benutzt deinen Ofen. Bei 80 Grad, nicht mehr und nicht weniger, werden die Viren nach 1 Stunde getötet. Und du kannst die Maske am nächsten Tag wieder anziehen.
Come here, girl. Go ahead, be gone with it. Come to the back. Go ahead, be gone with it. VIP. Go ahead, be gone with it. Drinks on me. Go ahead, be gone with it. What you twerking with? Go ahead, be gone with it. Look at those hips. Go ahead, be gone with it.
What's a scene from a childhood show that you didn't understand then, but you understand now? I'll go first.
Hey, Patrick, what am I now?
Stupid?
No, I'm Texas.
What's the difference?
So for every 1 time that this blue gear spins, the red gear in the end spins 1,024 times.
Meet Ruth and Rebecca. Rebecca's classically attractive. Ruth's more on the plain side. They're going to demonstrate that how you look affects how you're treated. They're going to struggle up staircases at opposite ends of Liverpool Street Station in London with heavy bags, and we'll be filming in this workman's hut. First up, Ruth. How long before a knight in shining armour rescues this damsel in distress?
Oh, that's so kind of you.
Helped at last, but by 2 women, and it took 45 seconds. Now Rebecca's turn. How long before she's rescued?
Would you mind? Just shattered. I'm just trying to get to the top of those stairs there.